Oh no!
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, gay Luigi. Oh, there's been so much Mario-related hilarity over the years. There was the YouTube poops and that dumbass cartoon and now the Mario movie. Why couldn't they get Lou Albano to be the voice actor? Bring back Lou Albano from the dead. On some level, I'm a little disappointed that the Mario movie's not going to try to be ironically funny like the Mario cartoon was. I mean, that was just a masterclass in unintentional absurdist comedy. Mario and Luigi doing what they can. Yoshi and the princess are there to lend a hand. That was the actual theme song for one of the incarnations of the show. The first one, it was just the Do the Mario, but one of the later ones, it was that. And then, of course, you had the live-action Mario movie, had to mention that, with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins. That was the movie where they revealed that the Mario brothers are canonically named Mario, and Luigi Mario. And when the nostalgia critic saw that, he clutched the sides of his head in agony and screamed at the top of his lungs. It just shattered his mind. Well, it wasn't that dramatic, but anyway, hopefully that timer, okay, I was gonna say, hopefully they don't expect us to beat this in 13 seconds. Ain't nobody got time for that. So this enemy is canonically named Boom Boom. I'm not sure how they came up with that. Maybe they asked Shigeru Miyamoto to name it, and coincidentally he had a... This is a stupid joke. I'm not even gonna finish it. I'll just leave it up to your imagination. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Look at me, 27 years old, and I could have been a big successful businessman, but now here I am instead making jokes about Miyamoto shitting himself. Oh, God. There are other characters we can be besides Luigi, by the way. You can be everybody except Mario. There we go. Oh, by the way, today is October 10th, which is an important day. It's the anniversary of the television premiere of My Little Pony. I don't know, I just saw that on Twitter and thought it was worth mentioning. Uh-oh, you remember what that does? The internet used to love this character in 2018. Every damn day with the memes about this character. Those were dark days. It seems as though whenever there's a new Nintendo Direct, it's basically a requirement that a core group of maybe like 600 really aggressive Nintendo fans will get together and try and think of the least funny meme that they can, and they'll try to ram it down everybody's throats. Every Direct that happens, they'll just run up to you and they'll say, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen." And then I'll say, "Hey, I might be a little gray in the liver, but at least I don't carry my tits around in my pants." And they'll say, "What?" Okay, we gotta drop Yoshi in midair to get that coin back there. Go, Yoshi, go. Ah, fuck. I don't think we can get him back out of there. Oh well, like in Saving Private Ryan, we just gotta go on without him. Well, wouldn't the shell have cleared the plants and then we could have safely retrieved the Yoshi? Whatever, just keep going. And what the heck is up with that silhouette of Luigi on that rock formation behind us? Never noticed that until now. It's like some kind of creepy Easter egg or something. It's like a cracked article I read once about, creepy Easter eggs in gaming, and they said in Luigi's mansion there was a shadow in the background that looked like Luigi was hanging himself. Ooh, Obviously, that's not what it was, but it kinda looked like it, and I'm a writer who needs to get paid, so let's just pretend. So many articles are just written for filler because, writers have to produce X amount of articles every week, and a lot of it's just writing for the sake of it, so they don't get fired. Top 10 celebrities who look like Yoshi. Okay, so, this guy, he's gonna follow us to the next level, obviously. And he has a really cool thing that he can do. If you've ever looked at the Wii U box art, I think you probably already know what it is. Hey, stay away from there. Shit, once you let go of the button, you immediately toss him. That makes it... See, there it is. Inflation fetish. Ugh. We shouldn't even talk about such nasty things, but Yoshi. It's very difficult to hold on to him because you have to keep the button pressed the whole time. Why, Miyamoto? Why? On a similar note, if you guys ever played the a remake of Mario 64 for the original DS, they had a design flaw because since the original DS didn't have a control stick, there was no way to differentiate between walking and running, and so to get around that you had to hold the B to run. So you had to hold the button for basically the entire game whenever you wanted to move someplace. Kinda similar to what we just saw with them expecting you to hold down the R button. We are just gonna breeze right through this is what we're gonna do. Oh, the irony of how we have the Power Star, but we haven't actually run into any enemies. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, having to hold down B for the entire game in Mario 64 DS. As a kid, I didn't mind, but I think as an adult, that would get to be really irritating. You can't play this if you're an elderly man with arthritis. Not suitable for Mean Gene Okerlund. So, the other day, I was looking for stuff to watch on Tubi, a very underrated service, by the way, and I decided to take a chance on Freakazoid, because I had heard legends of it growing up, but it never seemed to be on TV whenever I was around. I guess I kind of missed the window for that one. There were never any reruns. Anyway, it's definitely one of those shows where it's sort of ironic meta humor and blah, the cartoon knows that he's a cartoon. I'm sure back in 1995 that would have been revolutionary, but by the standards of 2022, that's extremely played out. Pretty much every show and every internet meme has done that, and oh, it's so funny when the Marvel characters address the audience directly. But at the same time, it kinda grew on me once I took the time to actually process what I had seen. So good on them. Somehow they managed to make a show that appealed to me, even though it had an extremely played out style of humor by modern standards. I want to see more of what it has to offer. Okay, we missed almost all of the one-ups, but not quite all of them. I guess 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf says. You ever see that thing where Meatloaf was on Celebrity Apprentice and he freaked the hell out because he couldn't find his art sponges? Yeah, quality television. Whoops.
How you doing?
Oh, miserable. Breakfast time, we sit around while folks pop something sweet from the toaster.
Oh, yeah.
What's not to love? Real eggs.
Hey, bacon?
And cheese. Say, what if somebody wrapped us up in a pastry crust and popped us up?
Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles. Real eggs, smoky bacon, creamy cheese in a flaky pastry crust right in your grocer's freezer. Mmm. Pillsbury Toaster Scrambles.
Look out, sweet stuff.